I think I was just listening to very important discussions. What I do agree with what has been stated is that I think technology is going to be the base, and I think one cannot ignore. The question is whether we should leverage technology. I think it is how soon will you be able to leverage. So coming to the areas that you talked about on invoicing, employee expense, supplier, etc. So we have got two plan strategy, like you just mentioned some time back, that it is the people, process, and technology. All three needs to work out. So we took the strategy last 2 years, where we went with a basic transformational change on the technology, where we moved to SAP HANA, S4 HANA, IBP HANA, and P4 HANA, and there we have already started utilizing the technology for not only getting the batch processing, but the real-time processing, integrating different sources, getting the information on the analytical way so that it helps to make the right decision and take the faster decisions. So we are in the journey. We have already initiated that 2 years back. What has happened today, I think I would say, thanks to COVID, is that I think one needs to accelerate the process in order to leverage the advantage of remote working, and yet ensure the controls are there. And we have in that journey also matured in the form of outsourcing or shared services for our finance function. So we have an internal shared service function where we have integrated or consolidated all the processing that happens not only in India but also international in a major way, where we are getting it done. And we have used 5C process, where it is the consistency, control, compliance, communication, and also the cost effectiveness. So all these 5C, we are working in these functions in finance, so that we are not only able to implement, but able to monitor how the each sub function is working in all these 5 parameters that we talk about. And that's how we evaluate the process and the people. What we have also undertaken is considering the fact that right now it's going to be much more relevant to ensure that the cost is minimized, the controls are absolutely 100%. The speed is at its faster base, so that we can take better decisions, faster decisions, and we can support the business grow. I think that has become the key theme for us to work. And even then, very important aspect today is that we need to have an open mind and change. When I talked about zero-based budgeting, what I referred to was not to say what was good in the past will continue to remain good. We have to challenge ourselves in each of the areas, each of the aspects, and see what is relevant in today's context. And therefore, the theme of doing more with less is extremely important, that one needs to continue to keep working on. So I think, given the fact, in summarize, to say that we have worked on the people upgrading their skill, we are talking on the process to have better control, we are talking on technology, how we can leverage, and we are accelerating the pace in order to have a better cost control, and also to leverage the technology for better decision to support and grow the business. I think that has been the process that we are working on, and this thing appears to be extremely relevant and critical in the current scenario.
I completely agree with Mr. Malik on this. Technology has to be evaluated, taken more platformation, quick implementation of automations and other things need to be brought in, even in finance function as well as across the organization. What I seriously think is now the total cost management, which Toyota implemented, this cost management or cost saving is going to be a continuous activity. Now, how can we reevaluate or revisit all the cost implementation, even for services company like us? I've been telling my team this total cost management, like what manufacturing companies, many people have done, what even today Toyota is able to survive because of the cost management, because they produce the best cost vehicles in the world. So we need to learn to implement that even in the services organization. So I wanted to bring in a person with specific responsibilities of managing the cost every now, not the cost cutting. Cost cutting is over. So whatever is the low hanging fruit, or whatever is the difficult to done, has been done. Now we have to consistently maintain the cost of overall the services, as well as for the other functions and other enablement here.
Sure.